We're jumping right back into the action in the Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 race. Earlier, we saw the competitors race along the SE Tex in the 90-kilometer bike leg. In the men's pro division, Josh Amberger maintains his lead, but will it be enough for him to capture the title? In the women's pros, the #1 spot changed hands as Paris Edwards led the bike race, with swim leg winner Emma Bilham falling behind. It all comes down to the last leg of the race, the run course. The 21-kilometer run will start from the SBEC, where participants will go towards Efficiency Avenue, heading to a road which exits to Biniktikan Drive. Exiting Biniktikan Drive, participants will head to Maritan Road, leading to Causeway Road. They will then go to Argonaut Highway, passing through the airport, and head to the sands of Chirboa for the turnaround point. From there, they will follow the same route, heading back to SBEC. Once inside, participants will go to the entrance of the compound for the finish line of the race. It is crunch time, as the competitors leave behind their bikes and move into the run course.
See you at the finish line.
In the men's pros, it seems as if there's a new contender in for the lead, as Australia's Mitchell Robbins catches up with leading trio Josh Amberger, Timothy Reed, and Luke McKenzie. Although Amberger led in the swim and the bike legs, the men's pros are ultra competitive and are showing their championship mettle. Now, it seems that Tim Reed is gaining the advantage. Can he maintain it until the finish?
It's only going to get hotter throughout the day, so first half of the run I'll just keep everything a little bit easier than I possibly would in a cooler race.
Over at the women's pros, Paris Edwards emerges first at the transition to the run.
Leads coming on in, this will be one of our Filipino elites again.
Overtaking swim leader Emma Bilham.
Of course, also
Beth Gerdes.
Right, Dimity taking a little bit longer, but there she goes now, she's out.
And Dimity Lee Duke.
Mine will be to be a little bit steady in the first half of the run, because if you go too hard in this heat, I think you could blow up and it could all end badly.
That's Matteo Gonicelli.
Filipino elite Banjo Norte is looking confident in the run. And Monica Torres is looking strong as well. After a grueling race that consisted of a 1.9-kilometer swim course, a 90-kilometer bike, and finally a 21K run, all competitors have pushed it to the limit after more than 3 hours of racing. And now, it's time to find out who dominated at the Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 Philippines. Australian star Timothy Reed got his birthday wish. as he overtook his opponents in the run course to cross the finish line in first place in the men's pro division. Being the first ever Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 champion. He stayed within striking distance off the pace in the swim and bike stages, but he made his crucial move in the run to win it in 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 59 seconds. He beat a trio of his Aussie compatriots. Mitchell Robbins, who finished at 3 hours, 55 minutes, and 48 seconds.
Subic by Mitch Robbins.
Swim and bike leader Josh Amberger with a time of 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 12 seconds.
Congratulations, Josh. Third place.
And triathlon star Luke McKenzie, whose time was 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 19 seconds. Germany's Matthias Nosala finished in 5th place at 4 hours, 3 minutes, and 11 seconds.
Thank you so much, Pete, and thank you to the people at Subic Bay. That was a really special course and amazing support out there. And the whole run, people were yelling at me and giving me high fives, and it was just a really great atmosphere. So thank you to all you guys. I can't wait to come back next year.
Meanwhile, Paris Edwards from Great Britain overtook her competition in the women's pro division, clocking in at 4 hours, 18 minutes, and 13 seconds to win first place. Arriving at the finish line a good 4 minutes ahead of second placer American Beth Gerdes. And nearly 10 minutes ahead of the third placer, Australian Dimity Lee Duke. After a personal best effort in the swim, Edwards pedaled to the max in the bike course and sustained her charge in the run en route to the top.
I worked really hard at the start of the swim to try and get on feet and draft, and in fact I really enjoyed the swim and I felt good in the water, and when I feel good in the water I know I'm going to have a good race.
The run was great, but it was starting to get really hot, so I just made sure to really hydrate at all the aid stations and get some sponges. Once we turned around, it was so windy, it felt like you were running into a wall, but I just kept running. I knew that Paris was a little bit ahead, and I tried to catch her, but I couldn't quite catch her, but I just wanted to make sure I held on for second place.
Banjo Norte, meanwhile, ruled the Filipino elite men's division at the expense of August Benedicto and Robinson Esteves. In the women's Filipino elite, Monica Torres reigned supreme, besting Maria Hodges and Jenny Rose Guerrero.
Man, tough day out there, but so first time ever to have this 70.3 here in Subic Bay, and I just love the course. It's really the perfect place to have this sports event here.
The podium finishers received special jeepney-shaped medals and trophies to commemorate the first Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 in Subic. Gatorade also came up with a Lightning Leader Award to acknowledge the best age group athletes. Gatorade recognizes the age group winners who put in extra hours of hard work to be able to perform their best on race day. Not only against peers, but the world's best triathletes. The award is given to the top male and female age group athletes. The winners will receive $1,000 for first place, $500 for second, and $250 for third. Here are the Gatorade Lightning Leaders who raced hard and finished strong. In the men's division, first place goes to Derek Cross, second to Pinoy Jong Sahulga, and third to Jürgen Zach. In the women's division, First place goes to Lindsay Fraser, second to Christina Beckendorf, and third to Fabiana Pizzali. The top male and female Gatorade Lightning leaders also get a free slot in the Ironman 70.3 in Honolulu, Hawaii. At the end of the race day, after all the struggle and pressures of the competition gone, the athletes were literally able to beat the heat in the cool-down area.
Ayos, ganda ng course, ganda talaga ng Subic. I think ito yung pinaka-fastest time ko sa Ironman. Masarap, masaya, pagod lang.
Athletes cooled off by the showers, relaxed in the pools, were treated to massages, and bonded over their 70.3 experience. It's all about friendly competition. Congratulations to all the participants. The inaugural Century Tuna 70.3 in Subic Bay was a resounding success, where pros and amateurs battled it out and showed not only their athletic skill, stamina, and endurance, but extraordinary heart and will to win. We'll see you again next year.